Hey, it's Billy D from Billy D's Adventures. Are you ready to explore? Let's go.
It's Billy D's Adventures, the expedition to see. It's Billy D's Adventures, come along with me.
Let's go.
Hey you guys, I'm headed home from Parker. You guys know I love Parker. I love the Colorado River, but I wanted to check out this camp. I think it's called General Patton's camp from back in the day. I've always wanted to check it out. I knew it was here. I just haven't done it. So I'm taking a little detour to show you guys General Patton's camp out here. I don't know exactly what it's called, but I'm sure there's a marquee. Stay tuned. So this is the turnoff, and you'll probably hear the maps giving me directions, because I've never been here before, but I did want to check it out. It's supposed to be down this road about a mile or two. I've stopped here many times. I lived in Parker, and then I moved to California, and I've come back and crossed this desert a million times, and I've never stopped here. And recently, a friend of mine told me about it, about the General Patton's little camp out here. I didn't know about it. I knew about Iron Mountain out here because when I was a kid, my dad used to fly me out here in his Mooney and would see Uncle Fred. He lived out here. Anyway, neither here nor there. We'll be there in a minute, so stay tuned. Well, that 1 mile turned into 10. It looks like there's something up here. I don't know if you guys see it in the video, but I can see it. About 5 more miles. That must be it down there. Kind of a nice, smooth, graded road. We just passed a big road grader, actually, with brooms type things on the back. They were like sweeping the road. You can see the marks in the road now. Nice and smooth. Speed limit is 35, so it's going to take a few minutes. Stay tuned, we'll be there in a few minutes. So I don't know what this is up here. I don't think it's General Patton's area, but we'll see.
In 600 feet, turn left to stay on Salt Evaporation Plan Road.
Jesus. Soft dirt. I don't like it. Pardon my French. That was a little scary.
Take the next left to stay on Salt Evaporation Plan Road.
I don't know what this is out here. It doesn't look like anything that's anything to do with General Patton.
Continue for 1 mile.
Some kind of salt plant or something. I don't like it. Well, we'll see what happens up here. Well, we have arrived to the relief map. We'll take a drive out here and see. About 2 miles. So I'm testing my mic, testing 1, 2. So we've arrived, I believe, at one of the sites I wanted to show you. It's down this road here behind this sign, about 2 miles So we'll take a quick ride down there. So what we're going to see here is the relief map. It's down this road right over here, about 2 miles. We're going to go check it out. Iron Mountain Divisional Camp was established at this site in the spring of 1942, one of 11 such sites built in the California-Arizona desert to harden and train United States troops for service in the battlefields of World War II. The first major unit trained here was the 3rd Armored Division, followed by elements of the 4th, 5th, and 6th, 7th Armored Divisions. In all, 1 million men trained here in the desert before the training center, was officially closed in May of 1944. The most unique feature built in this camp is the huge map built into the desert floor, and it can still be seen. This monument is dedicated to the men and women who served there. And that's what we're going to go see. Stay tuned. Okay, so this is the right road. The first road that's in this video was not the correct road. And we have to go down about 2 miles on this road. And I thought I'd let you get a little feel for it. Yeah, it's bumpy and it's soft. But I've never had this Tacoma or my other one stuck. They don't get stuck very easily. These tires on this one are a little aggressive, though. They tend to dig more than the other ones. But I think we'll be fine. It's a beautiful landscape ahead. And we'll be there in a couple minutes. So I'll see you guys there. Stay tuned. We're not really prepared for overnight stay, so we're just gonna go in for the day and out the same day. I didn't really come prepared for any overnight stays. And it's a little bumpy out here. It's gonna take a while to get out there. So what I'm told from my buddy, this area is what they call a relief map. This whole area, it's fenced off, and I guess you have to look for it. Back in the 60s, he says it was almost gone, or back in the 70s. It's where they brought the troops out, and they let them walk around to learn the area. And well, I'm not certain, so I'm not going to even tell you the story, but we'll see what we can find. If there's anything left that's obvious of the relief map, I'll get some pictures and some more video. Stay tuned. So I'm still looking, you guys. I don't really see anything obvious of a relief map, but as the story goes, they this area here is all fenced off. I'm doing a circle, and it was made to look like a map of all these hills and valleys, and it's called a relief map. And you walked around here if you were in the military, and you learned the area from this relief map area here. And back in the day, after they gave you so much time to study the relief map area, which is what we're walking in, they'd take you up in an airplane and you'd parachute out, I guess, up in these hills up in here. And what I'm told is, if you studied the relief map well, you'd be able to find your way back. So this area here, they had little mountains and hills and, well, topography, like, well, I guess like out beyond these mountains and stuff. And they'd give you a couple of days worth of supplies, I guess on a backpack, and off you'd go. And I don't see anything of it. My buddy says that it was pretty much gone, I guess about 10 years ago. There's supposed to be a boardwalk, and I'm not seeing much, so we'll walk around and see what we see. But that's the story, as I understand it, of the General Patton training area. And down this way where I'm looking, there's a chapel down that way. We'll go see if we can find that too in a bit. I see something over here. We'll go take a look. So there's a bunch of rocked in areas over here. I'm not sure what it represents, but there's several of them. Don't know what they were. I wonder if these rocks represented a building or something. I'm not certain. Wished I knew more, but I don't. This was, I guess it was a building at one time. I'm not sure what it was. Some beautiful barrel cactus right there. So maybe these areas here are what my buddy referred to as the catwalk. Don't know, you guys. If it doesn't look like much, but I'm sticking with it because, well, it was General Patton's training area. It looks like it continues on over that way, but there's a whole bunch of rocks right over here I'm gonna go check out. I guess this is another walkway here. You're probably wondering, well, what are you doing out there, Bill? Well, it's back from General Patton's era in the 40s. I think 42. I'm not certain. I guess there used to be all kinds of cool stuff out here, but you know, over the last 60, 70 years, it's all withered away. There's some kind of tin can. Maybe. There's these little walkways all over. We'll follow one of them, but I'm not going to keep the video rolling the whole time because I really don't want to make for a long video. So I'm told they built these little hills too to represent mountains for the troops to identify, well, mountains, I guess. You can see these rocks have been laid in here. Back from the 40s, you guys. All these rocks and catwalks all laid in here, but I don't see much else. There's no buildings or anything like that, so I'm gonna head over to the chapel and see what's left of that. It's down the road. It's pretty cool. I wish I knew more to tell you, but I'm sure you can Google it. You'll You might find more information online than what I'm giving you. It's a huge area. Catwalk, I guess you'd call it. They go all over out here. I don't know what they were used for, how far they go, but I'm sure somebody does that's watching this video. And maybe my buddy, he knows a lot more about this area than I do. Maybe he'll comment and we can all find out what all these rocks were for. Looks like the runways. But there's not much else to see. Lots of outlined rock areas. But that's about it. I'm getting hot and thirsty and my rig's way over there. And I don't want to walk too far and be one of those guys you read about that didn't bring water with them. Because, well, I didn't. There's the aqueduct way over there, you guys. I don't know if you can see it. It looks pretty inviting for a swim right now. I know you can't use it, but dang. I could use a nice cold dip right now. Well, I made it back to my rig. My camera got too hot and shut down, so I couldn't get some pictures. I found some old MREs, I think, but I couldn't get a picture of them because the camera shut down. So we're gonna go down the road and see what else we can find, and we'll go from there. All right, stay tuned. So we have arrived at the Catholic Chapel from General Patton's sub camp, I believe it was, from 1942. So we're going to take a walk over and take a look at it. It may have been Catholic and Protestant, I'm not certain, but it's awesome to see something from 1942 still standing out in the desert. Stay tuned, you guys. So what do you suppose this was from back in the day? An old bathtub? An old sink? It's pretty old. Well, here we go. We've got some more of these walkways out here in the middle of nowhere. And look what else we have. Wished I had my drone. This would be a perfect spot for it. Yes, I had air conditioning blasting. This is the end of this video. General Patton's sub-training camp to our left. And the chapel you might still see in the frame, I don't know. Hope you guys enjoyed this video.